Hey, we're the Heart Collectors.
And you're watching
the AU review at the Aussie BBQ
at South by Southwest.
Welcome to South by, guys. I'm sure that this setting is a bit different to the one we've got back home.
Yeah, it's very different. Well, we've got some big festivals in Australia, but this is pretty neat. It's nice to find a bunch of Aussies in the middle of Texas.
Huddling together.
Yeah. We feel at home.
The Aussie BBQ is always one of those good experiences where I feel like you hear the most Australian accents that you do in like a certain period of time. Kind of shocks you out of it for a little bit. Like, oh,
yeah, definitely.
We sound like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So everyone's all together. But it's cool. I mean, there's barbecue happening.
Yeah,
incredible musicians.
Yeah, we feel very at home actually. Seeing the Aussie food going on, and kangaroo and koala and steaks and platypus steaks.
We're actually vegetarian, but it's good.
The accents are nice.
It smells like home.
Yeah, hearing the accents is great.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, we said off camera, we were able to catch you at Petey Riley's earlier in the week. What's it been like for you guys bringing a larger, I suppose, live lineup to some smaller, really different, diverse venues?
Well, for the showcases, it's kind of difficult because you get like 15 minutes before you go on to set up, and you don't get a sound check.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of you go for it and hope that
thrown in the deep end and doing the mix on the fly. But that's been a good experience.
An incredible experience. It really has, and it's been so graceful how we got here, and whilst we've been here, so we feel really lucky.
What do you think this kind of showcase experience has taught you guys as a performing unit?
Well, we definitely feel like we've tightened up. We rehearsed and practiced and prepared ourselves a lot because it's a big trip to make if you're not going to make the most of it. So we've tightened up as a band, as a unity, not just musically, but as a team.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're feeling stronger in ourselves. And Austin's an amazing city. We feel we've been here a couple of years in a row now. We recorded our second album here last year. And so we feel very at home. We've got a nice little team of people who are coming out to see us. So yeah, it's kind of making us feel more and more at home every time we come.
Yeah, giving us more confidence and just more experience in general.
And it's good to have the opportunity to come back and see how potential fan base is growing, to see how you guys have grown as a band, being able to do this kind of thing a few times in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big learning experience in that way.
Ruben's just joined the band like a year ago, so he's really meeting the mark.
We were a three-piece up until not long ago, and having a new guitarist, so this is all new for him.
What a way to introduce a new member.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
cool.
good.
So what have you guys got coming up after South by? Are you heading back home, or are you sticking in the States for a little bit?
We're sticking in the States. We're going to stick around Austin for a couple more weeks and just play a few smaller venues, and then we're heading to Nashville. We've been through Nashville. Last time we drove through and spent a little bit of time and just sussed it out, and so this time we're going to go there and play and to meet people.
And Nashville, like, that's such a culturally and musically rich city, so for any musician to be able to go there in any capacity, that's going to be something really special.
Yeah.
It is really special, and we felt that last time we went through there. It's an incredible music city. But you know what, Austin, I mean, especially now, obviously, but Austin is so thriving, like culturally, and it's the most like Australia that I've ever felt, like in its alternative views, and just the energy is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful place.
What was it like to record out here?
It was incredible. Yeah, we recorded in a ranch studio just outside of the city, and a 30-acre property, and had an incredible studio inside it. This big old barn, and we worked really hard. We actually had to extract ourselves every now and then. Well, 11, 12-hour days.
Our sound engineer was used to working like 5-hour days whenever he kind of felt like it, and we were pushing him on 12 hours a day, so he was like very burnt out.
Yes, actually call out to Mr. Jordan Power, who is one of the principal engineers. and produces for 301 in Australia, and we brought him over, and we're very glad that we did, because he's such a talented producer and engineer, and we couldn't have done it without him. So yeah, it was a good experience for us.
For sure, and you know, that's a great collection of experiences to be able to take home and then into future recordings, I'd imagine.
Yeah, no, we feel very lucky to be representing Australia, for sure. Yeah, and we feel right at home. Thank you to Austin, and we're looking forward to being home and getting back on the road and touring there as well.
And giving us the opportunity to use music as, you know, a form of communication of something different. And
I think that's what, I mean, Austin has that in the bag. You don't have to roll up to an Aussie, like a showcase like this, and just expect surf rock or indie rock. You could get funk, you could get girl groups, you could get, you know, all types.
yeah, anything.
And you know, there are people here of all ages, probably different musical tastes themselves, so really inclusive.
Very much so. And we I guess it's common knowledge that Texans seem to like Aussies and Aussies like Texans, so it's a good mix.
Yeah.
You know, we feel very welcomed by the Texans particularly.
Definitely one of our favourite cities, and it's, I don't know, whenever you get on the plane to come here from LA or from wherever, it always feels like you're going home a little bit anyway. Like there's a real sense of just like, oh, I know where things are, and you know, I know my way around. It's really chill.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So I suppose when you guys get home, is it going to be a few months of touring, or going to be writing some more?
That's the plan. We're preparing to record our third album. We haven't set dates, so we're a studio yet, but we're hoping to get it in the studio at the end of the year. And we're going to do some touring. We've got a van waiting for us, our first band van. When we get home, we got wheels. So we're going to get on the road.
To a city near you.
Yeah, so we're getting on the road. Come and do something. So look out for the Heart Collectors. We can't wait to get out and about.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to